get your from the roof, yeah. It's the truth. I pressure on you on your stoop. With body shots till your body drop. I ain't got the hammer cock to probably. Think you we talk about, we should've called a truce. Shout to all my that be waiting to make the part thing let loose. Chill, man, chill, let's get at $1 bill. They told me, chill, let's get at $1 bill. They chill, let's get at $1 bill. They told me, chill, let's get at $1 bill. Militant. Militant. Back in the booth.
Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on.
6 deep in the sprinter, yo sequence flirting with the glimmer. You can sniff, let it simmer. Miss supper, but you could be my dinner. She said, why you always got your head high in the clouds, your eyes to the sky and your face to the stars? I can hear them calling me awfully hard. You best believe before I leave, I'ma leave my mark. And we got
6 deep in the sprinter. Shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer. Shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer. Shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer. 6 deep in the sprinter. Shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer. Shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer. Shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. We bring you Wednesday Night Baseball on the show. It's the New York Yankees and the Detroit Tigers. And this is the rubber match, Siggy.
And these games can really shape your season, Boog. You always want to come through when you have a chance to win a series. That'll boost confidence amongst the entire organization.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go now. Today's starting pitcher, Reese Olson.
Well, last year kind of around the league average in terms of ERA, and you know what? That's why you have 5 different spots in the starting rotation. You've got to have people round things out, and not everyone's going to pitch like a number 1 or number 2 every outing or every season. But last year, he gave his team an opportunity and a chance to win every time he took the mound on average. And when you look at that kind of performance, it has a place on every ball club.
Cody Bellinger leading things off and takes a strike. Bellinger hammers one deep to right. Vierling going back, leaping, and it's gone. The first batter of the game leaves the yard. His 4th home run of the season. Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0. Singy, somebody go track down that baseball. It's number 200 for him.
200 career home runs, that's legitimate power at the plate, and that's something that a lot of guys would dream of getting to. Well, you got to love a game that brings some action from the jump, and at the plate, he was looking for a pitch to absolutely drive. And, you know, leadoff hitters aren't up there anymore just working the count, trying to get on. They're looking to make some noise and do some damage.
Now the batter now, Anthony Volpe. Lifted in the air, right center field. Perez on his way over. Makes the grab, 1 away. Here's a look at Aaron Boone's lineup for the Yankees.
Aaron Judge.
Here comes Aaron Judge. And now you're dealing with a player who has won multiple MVPs in his career, Sengi. Judge goes 6 feet 7 inches, 280 pounds. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball 1. And a big swing and a miss.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
The wind of the pitch. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. Giancarlo Stanton at the plate. 2 for 7 in the series so far. And that's a little bit high. And it's 1-0.
A lot of pitchers have caught on to how good he is hitting the first pitch. Smart to avoid the zone right there.
Off the mark there. And a count now 2-0.
He hasn't wanted to challenge him. Both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. That one missed.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Man at first, 1 away. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. Dives and he can't hang on. Still able to get it there in time. And they come away with an out after a tricky start to the play.
Great job by the second baseman right there. Quick reaction to dive, knock that ball down. And big leaguers just don't panic, not the good ones. He gets up, makes the play, really good throw over to first base. That's the kind of composure that you want to see from a guy in that position.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. That one ripped. Fair ball. Coming home. He'll score easily.
He was all over that one. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
So runner at second, 2 down. And here is Austin Wells. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Chisholm around third. He will score, and it's an RBI single, and they're up by 3.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
So a man at first. Paul Goldschmidt now. 3 hits and a loss last night. On the ground to the left. And the inning is over. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. On to the bottom of the first. Yankees 3, the Tigers coming to bat. Back here with my pal Singy, and towing the slab, Max Fried. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Well, a very solid ERA last season, just a little over 3. And when you've got a guy like that taking the mound for you, the offense is definitely expected to score 4 runs at least, unless they're really struggling. So more times than not, when he's on the bump, you're going to win the ball game if you just do your part as an offense. So last year, great year. He wants to repeat that or even improve. And I think there is some room for improvement. He's got good stuff. It's just executing from hitter to hitter.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. 1 up, 1 down. And now the Tigers line up for manager A.J. Hinch. And it's clear the most important job they have today is getting to the starting pitcher early and often.
No doubt about that. That's the best way to disrupt a game. But can they do it? Certainly something for us to pay attention to in this one, partner.
Matt Vierling getting ready to hit. Sat out last night's game, but back in there today. Right through there for a strike. 1 out, base is empty. Center field. Bellinger makes the grab. And there's 2 away.
Batting third, left fielder.
And up next for Detroit, Kerry Carpenter. Fastball for a strike. That one fouled off. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Tigers fail to make any noise. They trail it here 3-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. And stepping in for the Yankees, Oswaldo Cabrera. Olsen back to work. Soft contact in the air. Takes it in for the out.
Batting ninth, left fielder, Jason Dominguez.
Jason Dominguez now at the plate. 3 for 9 of the series coming in. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Carpenter puts it away, 2 down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Back to the top of the lineup, Cody Bellinger stepping in now for the Yankees. He's already homered in this game. That misses, and that's ball 1. 2 outs, base is empty. Swings and he pops it up near the pitcher's mound. And that is that. Down in order go the Yankees, but they lead at 3-0. Back at Comerica Park. And here's the first baseman, Spencer Torkelson. Max Fried will go to work. And first offering is fouled off. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Assigned to home plate duty is Ricky Holiday.
Boog, and something I've heard players saying about Ricky's strike zone is how he will call the high strike. That could be something that's tough to deal with, especially if you've got a pitcher out there coming at you with high velocity.
And takes low for ball 1.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Struck him out swinging. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
Gleyber Torres up to the plate. First offering, and it just misses. Torres went deep in his most recent game. Swing and a ground ball. Volpe tosses to first, and Gleyber Torres retired.
That is hitter.
2 down, bases empty, and now the DH, Colton Keith.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
Back to the mound. He's got it. Over to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Nothing doing for the offense that time. We head on down to the top of the 3rd. Yankees 3 and the Tigers nothing. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. First pitch misses.
You know, these Yankees doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. They're hitting everything thrown at them. Their contact rate is in the low 90s. It's like they know what's coming, and that's just pretty ridiculous what they're doing right now. Those numbers are...
Dives, but it kicks off his glove. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Now batting, right fielder Aaron Judge.
It's Aaron Judge now. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
That missed by a lot. 1-0. Move to first. Volpe dives back in safely. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Ball misses. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Next pitch is downstairs.
Not really attacking on the mound in this at bat. All breaking balls, so that makes me think they're not really wanting to challenge him here.
Next pitch in for a strike, 3-1.
Thought the green light might be on right there, but maybe not. If you're looking to swing in that count, that's the pitch you want.
Runner on the go again. That's in for a strike. Throw, and they got it.
That's just a poor decision right there, and I'm sure somebody's going to talk to him when he gets back into the dugout. You have to understand who's at the plate and who's coming up. These are guys that can drive the ball in the gap, hit the ball over the fence. You don't have to worry about being aggressive and trying to get yourself up, especially at third base in that situation. Just doesn't make any sense.
Outside, and that is ball 4.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
Man at first. Now up as the Yankees DH, Giancarlo Stanton. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off. And a foul ball. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Oh, that slider was way out of the zone, and for me it just comes down to not seeing the pitch out of the hand, not tracking it into the zone, and then also being a little bit anxious, not confident in your 2-strike approach. And so when a guy's in that position, you get him to commit early, and a lot of times you get the swing and miss as you did right there.
Towards first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So 1 hit is all they get. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. Yankees 3 and the Tigers nothing. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far. And it's fouled away. Check swing, and he went. That is strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And that's
1
in the
ball,
dirt.
2 strikes.
Got him swinging.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Next to hit, Jake Rogers.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Just
Nope, that's a ball.
missed.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Just couldn't catch up on the low 90s fastball right there, and that's a result of a good job of changing speeds. Off-speed pitch on the one before, then sped him up. Pitchers that don't throw real hard have to rely on location and mixing up the speeds. That wasn't the best location with the fastball, but clearly that wasn't the pitch he was looking for at the plate either.
Dominguez sizes this one up. That is the inning. 9 straight retired here to start the game. Yankees 3 and the Tigers nothing. And we're back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Austin Wells. And a foul ball. And a strike on the outside corner. 0-2.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. Tosses to first. Out on a bang-bang play, but he made it close. So they have decided to challenge the play, and now it's up to the replay umpires in New York to make the call. Here's one more look, Singy. You think they're going to overturn it? I kind of do.
Yeah, I think there's a good chance as well. I mean, the more I look at these different angles, the more I'm becoming convinced that he actually beat the throw. So it's turning out to be a pretty good challenge.
The decision's been made, and he's safe. So they overturn the call, and they get it right by taking a chance with a challenge. Man at first, nobody out. Here is Goldschmidt. He's 0 for 1. Ball one there. Goldie, a former MVP, 37 years young. And he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2009. Yankees up by 3. Look out! And it hit him.
He seems to have lost a little bit of focus on executing that pitch right there, not staying through the target, and clearly not the release point he wanted.
Cabrera in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Big at bat right here with an opportunity to do damage. But on the flip side, ground ball, double play, strikeout, that could get the inning back under control on the mound.
Way upstairs, and now it's even 1-1. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Jason Foley getting loose for A.J. Hinch. Herder getting cranked up as well. On the ground, could be 2. There's 1, and that's 2.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
So digging in, Jason Dominguez. Fly to left his first time. And that one fouled off. Here's the 0-1. Right side, hard hit. Throws to first in time. That ends the frame. 1 hit, 1 left. And midway in the 4th, Yankees 3 and the Tigers nothing. Back here in Detroit, ready to go. Bottom 4. Now the third baseman, Zach McKinstry. You tell me what's so good about me. And first offering is fouled off. Just missed. And that one is in for a strike.
So far, all we've seen in this at bat are fastballs. Look for him to slow it down right here ahead in the count.
The 1-2. On the ground. Not in time. An infield knock to start the inning.
Well, he did all he could at short to try to make an amazing play and almost got it done, but good hustle down the line, and that's an earned infield hit.
So man aboard, and next to hit for Detroit, Matt Vierling. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Here goes the runner. Pitch in for a strike. And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
When your catcher's not a great thrower, you have to do a better job of controlling the running game. And that's throwing over, that's stepping off, doing whatever you can to try to keep that base stealer's rhythm off. Well, they weren't able to do it right there. They're going to have to make some type of adjustment, or players are going to be running all game.
This one chopped to first. Goldie. To first. Save. And runners at the corners after the infield single.
You got to love his hustle down the line to beat the flip to the bag. I mean, there's a lot going on between a first baseman and the pitcher during these plays, and he just kept his head down and beat it out.
And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. Here's the left fielder, Kerry Carpenter, inside.
That's inside.
And that is ball one. Runners at the corners, nobody out. We're here in the bottom of the fourth.
Ball two.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. And there's a ball.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations. And right here with the middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
McKinstry on third. Vierling on at first with nobody out. Fouls one away and now 3-2. Freed out of the stretch, fires. Right side, but it kicks foul. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Three and two. Payoff pitch. Gets a piece and stays alive. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Right through there. Got him. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Now here's the Tigers cleanup hitter, Spencer Torkelson. Struck out swinging his first time. Swinging a foul straight back. Next offering is in for a strike.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. First and third, one down. Going to count 1-2.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. Gleyber Torres up to hit. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat.
It's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
And the first pitch misses for ball one.
No strike.
Ground ball right side. It squirts through. In comes the runner from third. It's an RBI single, and it's now a 2-run game.
Well done. Narrows the deficit with the RBI there. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
And now Colt Keith. And there's the strike. Two outs. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Here comes the throw. Safe at the plate, and the run scores all the way from second. And they trail by 1.
His confidence level is so high. Really nice job of coming through in a big spot. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
First and second, 2 outs. Wenzel Perez up now for the Tigers. That clips the corner. Two on, two outs.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First two pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
And that's outside.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Hit on the ground to short. Volpe. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits. No errors, and a couple left on. We're headed to the 5th. Yankees 3, Tigers 2. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Olsen back to work. And that's outside. Ball 1.
You know, these Yankees doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. One thing that really stands out.
Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. No throw, and the defense comes away with nothing.
Everything came together for him. Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a very difficult play, and that swing definitely was deserving of a hit.
Volpe stands in now and watches strike 1. Runner takes off. Next offering is fouled back. Olsen throws to first, but it's wide of the bag and gets away. Runner goes again. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. Save. And now big number 99, Aaron Judge.
Well, Boog, after watching the first inning of this one, you would not have expected that this pitcher would be in such a groove and still in the ball game at this point.
Vierling sizing this one up. Nabs it. Runner tags it second. And he's up to third safely with 2 gone. Here's Stanton now. 0 for 2 in this one. And that one clips the corner. 2 outs and a runner at third. And we're at the top of the 5th. There's a swing and a drive. That one back. And gone. He circles the bases, and they add to their lead. It's 5-2.
He's really seeing the ball well lately. Good things are going to happen when you're locked in like this. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
Base is empty with 2 away. Now it's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Fly ball down the line. Carpenter on the move. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Another look at the long ball for the Yankees. It's 5-2. Back after this on the show.
breaking down the young and what I owed them. Trying to fit into
We head to the bottom of the fifth. Here's the catcher, Jake Rogers.
I'm talking about the slums from a city where it's wicked. Most people scared to come.
That misses. Ball one.
Well, these Tigers just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Out to short, Volpe. Handles, throws to first, and that's the first out in the bottom of the fifth.
Now batting, shortstop, Trey Sweeney.
And next up for the Tigers, Trey Sweeney.
Yeah, and if I retreat, then I'm worse than pulling the trees. And man, I want to be blameless. Strange and unashamed, about as tame as a flame.
And that one missing low.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
And a strike on the outside edge.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. The Tigers trailing by 3, last half of inning number 5. Line to left, and there's 2 away.
Well, I think the key, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
You tell me what's so good about being on
McKinstry, the next to hit, takes ball 1. That's in there. Strike 1. On the ground to third. Fires over to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Tigers are shut down there, and the deficit remains 5-2. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Brant Herter.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
And here's the catcher, Austin Wells. And first offering is fouled off. Tap foul at the plate. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. In time. And a drop third strike leads to the first out. And Paul Goldschmidt will come up to hit. To third. Zips it to first, and they get Goldschmidt for the out. Two outs, base is empty. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Oswaldo Cabrera. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1. Tigers bullpen with some action. Jason Foley getting loose for A.J. Hinch. Swings through that one for strike 2.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
2 down, nobody on. And we're the top half of the 6th. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Chopper right side. Torres in plenty of time to first, and that is that. No runs, no hits, no errors. 2, 3, 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Yankees 5, Tigers 2. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Upstairs, and it's 1-0. Ripped on a line. Dominguez pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's one down.
Now batting, left fielder, Kerry.
Now the left fielder, Kerry Carpenter.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
And that is out of play. One down, base is empty.
Ball.
Clips the corner. Now 1-2. Down on strikes, looking for the second straight plate appearance. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
Spencer Torkelson digs in now. There's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. A little bit low. 1-0.
1-0.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
1-1.
On the outside corner, and the count 1-2.
Nothing but curveballs so far in the at-bat. Kind of makes it difficult as a hitter to know what to look for, because you start wondering if he'll keep coming with it or if they'll try to speed you up.
On the ground, out to short. Volpe to first, and they get Torkelson for the out. And the Tigers retired 1-2-3. Tigers fail to make any noise. They trail at 5-2. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Jason Foley.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Jason Dominguez. And the pitch a little bit low, ball 1.
No
Foley measures 6 feet 4 inches. He features a sinker, a slider, a four-seamer, and he works in a changeup. That's towards center. Perez settles underneath it. Puts it away for the out.
Now batting, The center fielder, Cody
Bellinger up to hit. He's already homered here in this one. In there for strike one. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. And Bellinger is out.
Now batting, shortstop, Anthony Volpe.
2 down, base is empty. And now, Anthony Volpe, 1 for 3. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Perez moving under this one. And makes the grab. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Gleyber Torres. Yeah, that's fouled off. He caught it behind his back. The throw, and they get the out. Now at the plate, Colton Keith. And that drops in for a strike.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in at bats. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced in this one.
Pitch misses inside, and it's 1-1. Fastball for a strike. The Tigers trailing by 3 here at the bottom of the 7th. Fights that one away, still 1-2. One down, base is empty. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And that's a base hit. So he battled through a long at bat and earned himself a hit.
Really nice job, a 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
One down, and here is Wenzel Perez. Foul ball there. Keith at first, one gone. Fouled off down the right side. Got him. That's his 8th strikeout of the game.
Well, he went up there trying to be aggressive, that's for sure, hacking at those first 2 pitches, but clearly that last one fooled him. He could have been sitting on something else entirely, but you want to be able to adjust on 0-2 and at least get a swing off when it's in the zone. Maybe choke up, maybe spread out your stance a little bit. You got to give the guy credit on the mound, though. He went right after him.
Now it's going to be Jake Rogers. That one is upstairs. Strike 1.
1-1.
Just off the inside edge. That clips the zone, and now 2-2. That was the sweeper, but it missed.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Trey Sweeney waiting in the on-deck circle.
If they can get him up, he'd represent the tying runs.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll do it. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. 8th inning coming up. It's the Yankees 5, Tigers 2. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Bo Brisky. And the hard-throwing righty trying to secure these outs against a potent Yankee lineup, and it starts with Aaron Judge.
Leave our daughters all caught up like she led my daughters for this song.
Swing and a miss. 0-1.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
Here's a 1-1. Late on that fastball.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And now it's Giancarlo Stanton. Can't forget the 2-run shot he launched out of here in the 5th.
Yeah, one of the biggest swings of the game, Boog, as he looks to make even more of an impact in this at-bat right here.
He swings and fouls one off. One down, base is empty. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Coming out of the bullpen drawer. Beatties. Digging in. Jazz Chisholm Jr. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. Foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Fastball is outside. Swing and a pop-up. Sweeney sizes this one up. And that is that. Nothing doing here this half. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Yankees 5, Tigers 2. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Mark Leiter Jr. Hasn't pitched in the last 3 days. Now it's the shortstop, Trey Sweeney.
With the purpose, there is a reason. And then if I retreat, then I'm worth pulling the trees. And man, I want to be blameless.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
The shortstop takes the ball.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a splitter.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Zach McKinstry will hit next. And that drops in for a strike. The Yanks leading by 3 here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Fouled off to the right. That one outside. 1-2 the count. Swing and a miss, and he got him. 2 away.
Well, that's the effect of the splitter that you're looking for on the mound. Really nice pitch right there and had him out in front over the top. I'm sure the batter was thinking he was getting something else, perhaps a fastball with a little more straight and velo to it.
Surrounded by sleepwalkers, the walking dead hanging from threads, marionettes with talking heads, going over the dome with one shot, leaving floored. Even the score without
2 outs, base is empty. And up next for Detroit, Matt Vierling. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Two outs. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Foul ball still 0-2. Popped up right side. Goldie gets under it. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Tommy Kahnle.
Well, I got to think he probably has a little extra in the tank facing his former team, and There's not a player in the league that doesn't get a little extra motivation when he plays against his old squad.
Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. Next offering is fouled back. Not close with that one, and the count is 1-2. That's out to center field. Perez has a beat on it, and there's one away. Paul Goldschmidt will climb in. That catches the corner. Base is empty, one away here at the top of the ninth. Back up the middle and a base hit. That ball was absolutely ripped. 111 off the bat, and I'm pretty sure it started to whistle after it left the bat.
I think I heard that too, Boog. And these are the moments we appreciate when we can look at StatCast and just see exactly what the data is. Always so much fun to see what numbers pop up.
Now here is Oswaldo Cabrera.
Well, a few things can go wrong when you are delivering a pitch. That grip, slip out of your hand, release point, wind up, all of those things. And I think it's safe to say at least one of those, if not more than one, got away from him.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Tommy Kahnle out of the game. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute. New pitcher for the Tigers, Will Vest.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And now it's going to be Jason Dominguez. 0 for 3 in this one.
Well, bottom of the order here, Boog. You got to go right after this guy.
As they look to pick up an add-on run. And the number 9 guy at the plate delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue, finish off this hitter.
Throw to second, save. Goldie at second, Cabrera at first, one gone. Pulls that one foul. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck, right field, way back there. Drops into the glove. Runner tags at second, and he moves up a base. So 2 away with runners at the corners. Here's Cody Bellinger. Line drive, base hit. Goldie scores, and they're up by 4. Safe at second, and he gets back in. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
First and second, 2 outs. Anthony Volpe, the next to hit. Swings through that.
0-1's the count.
That one not close. And that's ball one. 2 on, 2 outs. Rolled over to third, McKinstry. The throw to first, and that is that. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. Now a 6-2 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Devin Williams. He's pitching on 2 days rest. Kerry Carpenter up now for the Tigers. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3. Clips the corner. 0-1. And ball 1.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. Hauls it in for the out.
Now batting, first baseman, Spencer Torkelson.
He's 2 outs away. And next to hit for Detroit, Spencer Torkelson. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. And first offering is fouled off. The Tigers down by 4. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Next pitch is outside. Bounce to the left side. Cabrera. Just 1 out remaining for the Tigers.
Now batting, second baseman, Gleyber Torres.
Here's Gleyber Torres. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. He's got it. Ball game. The Yankees with the rubber match of this 3-game series.
This is a huge win to take this series on the road before heading back home. You go home feeling good about yourselves. You've got some good momentum. But at home, you also have a higher expectation to play well. So they're going to have to maintain the focus because those fans are expecting a lot.